Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alright, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Okay, so before we start our lesson today, let's recite Al-Basmalah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So today's topic is about discussion text. Can you see the screen?
Can
Okay. Right, the purpose, the objective of this learning to identify structure and social function of discussion text, and then to find the meaning of the sentence in the discussion text, and then to understand the detailed information presented in the discussion text, and also to present a text in discussion. So these are the objective learning. The objective of learning. Okay, so discussion text. So have you discussed about something in your class or somewhere? Have you experienced in making or conducting a discussion like this situation, for example?
Yes, I have, sir.
Okay, so what is in your mind? What is discussion? Yeah, discussion is a process of finding common ground between two different thoughts, views, or opinion. All right, so if we are talking about the meaning or the definition of discussion, this is a process of finding a common ground. We are trying to find the common solution, yeah, the common idea. Yeah, I believe when there are four or more than one people or two or three or four are talking about a certain object, I believe there will be different ideas. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, everyone has their own opinion, right? So then we try to find the win-win solution. If you have different ideas or different thoughts, different views, yeah, amongst you, then what is the solution? Find the common ground or find the win-win solution. Yeah, you have to take the middle of that, or find the possible thing that we can do together between or amongst those views or opinions. All right, so what is the purpose of discussion text? All right, the purpose of discussion text is to present 2 points of view about issue or problem, and also to present arguments from the different points of view about issue or problem. Okay, so here, for example, like if you have something to discuss, okay, like I said, if there are four people talking about a certain object, among these four, they will have a different idea. Yeah, one will support, one will against. Yeah, contra and against, or pro and contra. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I give you, for example, like something to discuss, example, and one of you will agree with me. Okay, will pro, yeah, your idea will be pro with my idea, or another part or another student will not agree with me or against my opinion. So in discussion tag there will be pro and contra. Pro, those who are supporting your ideas, and contra, who disagreeing your or contrasting your idea or your view. Right, so that's why the purpose of discussion tag is we are presenting 2 points of view about issue or problem. Yeah. Later on, if you are answering a question, so you find a text, and the text is about discussion text, and then one of the question is asking what is the purpose of the text. Then you have to choose, find something that says presenting 2 points of view about issue or problem. That should be the answer. Why? Because the purpose of discussion text is to present 2 points of view about issue or problem. Or another terms, we can say to present arguments from different points of view about issue or problem. Again, I have to emphasize once again, this is the purpose of discussion text. Yeah, you got it? Understand?
Understand, sir.
Okay. Okay, I will choose of you. Okay. Adin, are you there, Adin? Adin Khairi.
Yes, sir.
So Adin Khairi, what is the purpose of discussion text? Where's Adin?
To
Din?
present 2 points of views about issue.
What? To present 2 points of view about issue or problem. Okay, good. Or to present arguments from different points of view about issue and problem. Okay, that is the purpose of discussion text.
Issue or problem, sir.
Right. Okay, that is the purpose of discussion text. Okay, next. Okay, now talking about generic structure. Yeah, well, let's talk about the generic structure. So first, we need the issue. When we want to do discussion, what do you need first? When you want to do a discussion, what do you need first?
The issue, sir.
The issue. Yeah, we need the issue. Yeah. If you don't have the issue, can you make a discussion?
Cannot.
Cannot, yeah, because there is nothing to talk about, right? So that we need the issue to talk about. So issue is stating the issue which is to discuss. Yeah, what is the topic to be discussed? That is the issue, right? So and then yeah, argument pro, yeah, and then argument pro or pro arguments. In argument pro, it's presenting the point in supporting the presented issue. So the argument that pro or supporting the issue, it's called argument pro. All right. And the next is argument contra. What is argument contra? Contrasting, yeah, against, yeah. Argument contra is presenting other point which disagree to the supporting point. For example, like I say something here is the issue is what is the issue? National examination, for example. If you like to continue that national examination, so the issue is national examination is standard of the graduation of student 12. The standard, yeah, of the graduation. Ya, standar kelulusan. So if you like it, if you like that idea, it means you pro, you argument, you are supporting the ideas. If you like it, but if you do not agree, no, I don't agree that the national examination is the standard of students' graduation. If you don't like, if you don't agree, and then that argument, what are your arguments to contrast or to disagree with that point or with that issue? Then you present here your argument, presenting that you disagree to the supporting point is called argument contra or cons. Okay, and then the last is conclusion or recommendation. Okay, what is should be in conclusion or recommendation? Yes, stating, yang menyatakan the writers, stating the writer's recommendation of the discourse. So this is the point of the writers or what does the writer recommend about that issue. So that is the conclusion or the recommendation. So these are the generic structure of discussion text. So what are the generic structure of the discussion text? Can you tell me once again? Number one is
Issue.
to. All right, and number two is
Argument pro.
okay, or pro, yeah. And then there's the third is
Argument contra.
okay, and then the last is
Consolation. Conclusion or
conclusion or
recommendation.
recommendation, right? Okay. Okay, I will pick once again. Okay, I'll pick one of you again. Rahmi Atika, are you there, Rahmi? Rahmi is not there. Kansa Tabita. Kansa, are you there? Kansa, are you there? Not there. Mutiara Rahma.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mutiara Rahma, tell me once again, what are the generic structure of discussion text? Number one.
The generic structure of discussion text is the first is the issue, sir.
Uh-huh.
The
Number
issue.
two. And then?
Argument pro, sir.
Okay, and then?
Argument contra, sir.
Okay, and then?
Conclusion or recommendation, sir.
Okay, good. Right. So this is and then we step to the language features. Yeah. What are the language features or the language characters when writing the discussion text? Okay, first using thinking verb. What are the example of thinking verb? So for example, like I feel, I hope, I believe. That is thinking verb. And then using contrastive conjunction. Yeah. Using contrastive conjunction, kata penghubung yang kontras. For example, like however, on the other hand, sebaliknya, right? On the other hand, sebaliknya, but, in other side, although. So those are the contrastive conjunction used in discussion text. Okay, so the next is using modalities. Yeah, must, should, could, may. Right. All right. So, and then of course we use simple present tense. We don't use past tense, but we use simple present tense. Because it's still the issue is still actual, yeah, still actual. Okay, next is okay. So now we continue. All right, so I'm going to give you the example of an issue and then what is in your mind. Yeah. Should we protect endangered species? So is it the issue or not? Do you think it can be an issue?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think? Should we protect endangered species? Do you know what is the example of endangered species? Can you tell me what are the example of endangered species? Spesies yang lagi mau punah ini apa?
Badak bercula satu.
Okay, badak. Okay,
Komodo,
what
sir.
else?
Harimau Sumatera, sir.
Okay, what else?
Bunga bangkai, sir.
Bunga bangkai. Okay. Right. So do you think should we protect endangered species?
I think so, sir.
Okay. Yes, and then or pro and no or contra. Yeah, contra. This we need S here. Okay. So what do you think? What about this? What is this?
Pandas.
Okay. Is it endangered species or not?
My win is no, sir.
No, it's not.
Not, sir.
Really? Okay, right. So let's say that this is endangered species because it doesn't live everywhere, right? Only in certain place, yeah. And then it also give birth only once in a year, and once it give birth is only one, I think, right? Okay. Then if we have to say yes, okay, this is an example, yeah. Why do we have to protect in this endangered species? Okay, number one, we can say these animals are beautiful creatures and deserve to stay alive. Yes or no? Do you agree with that?
Agree,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, number two, what do you think? Do you have other idea?
The danger.
All right, so this one. Yes, we should help extinct animal before it extinct, as it could save our life. Ya, we should help, ya, kita harus bantu ya menyelamatkan binatang-binatang ini sebelum dia punah. Ya, karena ini bisa juga menyelamatkan hidup kita, right? It's like sirkulasinya, ya. Oke, berantai. Next is because I want my children to be able to experience the same great wildlife that I have. Why do we have to save now? Because later on, your children or your kids not only know from the story. For example, like what is it? Well, you cannot find the animals, but you know from the story or from the movie. What is the example of that animal? You understand? Apa ini? Binatang yang kalian tidak pernah melihat tapi cuma dengar aja dari cerita-cerita. Karena kenapa? Karena because it's already extinctive.
Naga maybe, sir.
Naga mini, do you think it exists before? How
Yes,
about how about dinosaurus? Dinosaurs. So do you think do you think you can see that in real?
no, sir.
Okay, do you think that animal was exist before? Dulu
Yes,
ada
sir.
nggak kira-kira?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. So do you want? So you know only from the story, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So later on, maybe panda, yeah, because if it is the endangered species, your children or maybe your children of your children maybe will know this only on the movie. They never see that in real. Yeah, how pity, ya kan? Okay, now this is the ideas or the views or the opinions who are supporting the ideas or who are supporting the issue, right? Okay, next is if you disagree, what would be your opinion or your arguments? First, it is a huge waste of time and money. Do you think keeping this animal alive will waste time and money? Will spend a lot of money? Well, yes, I think so. Yeah, I think so. It will cost a lot of money to preserve this kind of animal. Yeah, but again, yeah, money is money, and animal, we need to make everything survive here. Okay, money, we can make money, but when it's extinct, that we cannot see it again. Okay, the second idea who are disagreeing or who disagree with this topic or idea. Extinction is part of the natural order of things, and we must not interfere with that order. So what does it mean? Jadi kepunahan itu adalah bagian daripada proses alam, ya, atau urutan alam, ya, and we must not interfere with that order. Jadi kita tidak harus mencampuri dengan apa yang sudah disusun itu. Sesuatu akan punah dan sesuatu yang baru akan lahir. So when it have to extinct, then let it extinct. So that is the idea. So, well, this is their idea. So they are free to what they want to say, ya. Ngomong kan nggak masalah ya kan? Beride, namanya ide juga. Okay. The third, most endangered animals serve no purpose of human. Yeah, the people who disagree say, yeah, most endangered animal serve no purpose to human. Jadi binatang-binatang yang punah itu, yang hampir punah itu, ya nggak ada gunanya untuk kebutuhan tujuan hidup manusia. Panda, what do you think? Is it do you think we need panda?
Yes, sir.
Or
One,
what
sir.
more? Huh?
Because it's so cute, sir.
Because it's so cute and so beautiful. Do you think it's necessary? It's what I mean. Do you think this kind of animal is really needed in our life or not? Yeah, secara faktanya maybe not, but you know, we are thinking about the generation that will live after us. Yeah. All right, so this is an example. This is an example of pro and contra. Okay. Now that will be your turn. Is national examination necessary? What do you think? What do you think, guys? Who want to give the idea? Is national examination necessary? Penting gak sih ujian UN?
And for mine is no, sir.
No? Okay. You disagree, huh? You pro or cons? Monica.
Cons.
So you cons.
Cons.
Okay. Right. So who's next? Other students, what do you think? National examination.
Mister, about kalau misalnya untuk anak SD sama SMP, saya rasa itu perlu, Sir, untuk mereka bisa membuat patokan nilai gitu, Sir, untuk masuk ke jenjang berikutnya. Tapi kalau di SMA gitu kan, Sir, untuk naik untuk ke perkuliahan kan, Sir, pakai untuk UTBK kan, Sir, nggak UN lagi. Jadi sebaiknya kalau di SMA enggak, Sir.
Oh, SMA it's not necessary, but for elementary and secondary school, it's needed. Okay, so that's your opinion, no problem. That is opinion. Okay. So this national examination, okay, now this is an example of the text. Yeah, national examination has become a hot topic to discuss in Indonesia. The main controversy regarding to national examination is whether or not it is necessary to continue the national exams or UN. Some other debates focus on whether the quality of Indonesian education depends on the national exam and whether the quality of the Indonesian education system will worsen without national exam. So this is the issue. And now pro, the people who is pro or supporting the idea. For those who support the national exam, they believe that the quality of the Indonesian education system will get worse without the national exam. So they try to defend the current system. Jadi yang pro ya, they also believe that national exam can be used to measure how far educational program designed by the government works. So this is the statement of those who are supporting. Right, so I cannot discuss too long here because we are running out of time. And now, however, so the connectors here, yeah, maybe next meeting we're gonna discuss once again. And this is the contra. However, for those who disagree with national exam, the result of national exam cannot give the clear image of students' ability in general, since the issues of cheating always happen. Furthermore, the national exam only measures a small portion of students' competence in specific subjects and does not measure students' competencies throughout the semester. So this is who disagree. or who do not support the idea. Okay, and then the conclusion here, above all, national examination can still be used as the instrument to evaluate the level of students' cognitive competence in certain subject on a national scale. All right, so this is the conclusion, the recommendation. So the recommendation or the conclusion is trying to find the win-win solution or the common ground or the common statement or idea. Well, students, we still have more here actually, but unfortunately, we cannot finish it until the last. But we will continue in the next meeting. Okay, we are still talking about discussion, and please read once again what we have learned today. If you have a problem or questions, feel free to ask questions. Okay. All right, so if you have a question, we will talk about that later, or we will talk further about national exam or discussion in the next meeting. Well, student, time is up. That's all for today. We close by reciting Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Alamin. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.